What up, y'all? A.WARD here, Team Die Daily, Horsemen YTG, man. I appreciate y'all having me on the show, on the blog, man. I go by the name of A.WARD, and that's basically me. I'm Aaron Ward, that's my name. Just went ahead and used the A.WARD, man. My first battle was against Charlie Atlas in Kansas City, Missouri, September 22nd, 2015. Charlie Atlas was a battler from Wichita, Kansas, who had about 4 or 5 battles under his belt. And then obviously I was debuting. I had always been like a spoken word poet, Christian hip hop artist within Kansas City, so some people knew of me, but didn't know how I would transition into the battle rap world. We had a 3-round battle there at the Loop on the Connects League, which is my home league. I did very, very good. The battle went viral. I did about 75,000 views in the first week, something to that extent. The Kansas City Star newspaper picked it up, put me on the front page of the arts section and everything else kind of just took off after that. So it was a really, really dope battle, and I was able to leverage that into some other battles to continue to build my brand. So the Full Horsemen came about. Obviously the Saga was one of the first ones to pioneer being an unashamed Christian in battle rap. He really kind of took it to the next level, and then being on URL, he definitely like pioneered that lane. Street Hymns came in second as he was battling out of Dallas, Texas. On the DFW League, he came in again as an unashamed Christian. Then myself and Loso came in about the same time. I think Loso did his first battle about a month or 2 before me. At the time, when we've all done these battles, we kind of know of each other because we don't live in the same areas. And we had like small conversations here and there, you know, encourage each other, but it wasn't any kind of like continuity. I always say Street Hymns is like the glue. He really was like good friends with all of us. And at one point he just came together and said, yo man, like we need to really be in accountability. We need to have fellowship. We need to like really come together and, you know, take this whole, you know, unashamed Christian boldness or whatever to a different level. So himself, Saga, me, Loso all came together. We're big wrestling fans, so the Full Horsemen, you know, was a wrestling group, so we thought that that was pretty fitting. And then since then, on the battle rap side, we've kind of moved to just being the Horsemen because we've added oops into the fold. My Mount Rushmore, ooh, that's a very tough one. It kind of changes a lot of times. I'll say this, Loaded Lux and Disaster are 2 guys that are on my Mount Rushmore that probably will not be replaced. Loaded Lux because I feel like he's the best, like Loaded Lux on 100 is the best battle rapper ever, like to me. Nobody can beat him. He's shown the highest form of battle rap in my opinion. Disaster because of what he's done across the entire world. I'm not even really like a huge Disaster fan, but what he's done with battle rap, where he's taken it, he's battled in different languages, he's battled on all kinds of different continents. He literally starred in a battle rap movie, and to me, like he has literally put battle rap on his back for years, you know, and really just kind of was an ambassador for battle rap. My next 2, you know, I really think that Murder Mook is synonymous with Mount Rushmore because he's kind of like the reason battle rap got hot. But sometimes sometimes I torn between throwing him on there or not. Another person I think is Arsenal and A.WARD. So I would say, you know, Mook, Arsenal, A.WARD to me are the next, you know, those can fit that next 2. I'm gonna go with A.WARD because A.WARD's from the Midwest one. He put a whole region on, and A.WARD always battles on the road, and he goes and he fights against crowds. He's a warrior. That's why he calls it Warrior Island. He's literally a warrior. He shows what it's like to get it from the mud and to come out there and always have his back against the wall, be the underdog, and just literally performs at a high level. And then Arsenal is kind of in that Disaster A.WARD mold of like Arsenal goes anywhere, he battles whoever. He has like, well, he's probably the most viewed battle rapper. And to me, his style is kind of like what battle rap is. He's authentic, he's witty, aggression, disrespect. He kind of encompasses all of what you need to have in battle rap. So I don't play video games. I'm weird. I have a PlayStation though, and so if I was to play, I would definitely play PlayStation. But for some reason, man, I've never gotten into video games, and I think my wife is very thankful. that I don't spend much time doing that. So, but yeah, like I said, I got a PlayStation at the house. I think you know, sometimes I buy like a game and mess around on it or whatever, but I'm not, you know, an avid gamer. I definitely go Marvel. I love the Marvel movies. I really like Iron Man. I'm a huge Iron Man fan. And yeah, to me, it's just kind of like, I know like Superman, Batman, or whatever, are kind of like your childhood, you know, the superhero you would want to be. But you know, once the movies started coming out and once everything else started happening or whatever, like Marvel really took over for me. So I rock with Marvel. I'm not a fan of anime. My brothers are, like all three of my brothers watch anime like crazy, and they have my whole life. I remember growing up and like my two older brothers were watching like the Fist of the North Star, Akira, there's all kinds of crazy like old school anime joints. And then my little brother, you know, he became really into it as well. They watch all of those. And Street Hymns from the Horsemen is a huge anime guy. I just never really got into it, man. Listen, like if there's one thing you know about me, it's either sports or it's really nothing. Like that, my TV stays on ESPN. My favorite sport to watch is football, to play is basketball. So I played all sports growing up. I played all 4 sports in high school. So I played soccer, baseball, basketball, and football. I went to college and played basketball in Kansas City. So I played at an NAIA school in Kansas City in 2005. I love to play basketball, but when it comes to sitting down and actually watching it, I love watching.
Before you jump, what position?
I played point guard. Yeah, so I played point guard. About 5'11", you know, so not too tall, but quick first step, facilitator. I know how to get everybody involved. Pretty high basketball IQ. So.
Okay, so that was play, but to watch.
Now to watch, yeah, it's definitely football. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm a huge Tennessee Volunteers fan, so anything the University of Tennessee. Normally I'm all wearing orange and everything. We're in Georgia today, and Tennessee lost to Georgia today, so that was kind of upsetting. But we've been playing pretty good football this year, so I'm excited for the rest of the season. And then I live in Kansas City, so my NFL team will be the Chiefs. I've been there since '05, so I've been rocking with them ever since they drafted Eric Berry. And so I deserve to enjoy the Super Bowl because I'm not a bandwagon fan. Something you might not know about me, let's see, I'm an avid fisherman. I love to fish, so a lot of times in my spare time I'm fishing. I've been in 3 musicals, so I like to act. I do a lot of theater and different things like that. And my first name is Kimzy. You know, people don't know that. Maybe if you're friends with me on Facebook, well, my first name is Kimzy, K-I-M-Z-Y. It's my dad's name, it's his uncle's name, kind of a family name, a little bit different. So you can check me out at iamjojodancer.com. That's my website. If you go there, get on the email list, click the hyperlinks to follow me on all social media. I got tabs that are for battles, for interviews, for music, all that good stuff, man. God is good. Love God, love people. That's all you got to do to make it go. So appreciate y'all.